Over many years of practice and rethinking, we have come up with the most effective way to set up lighthouses. We pull the rope across the roof, bending it to the required slope and fix it tightly with additional legs made of a roof profile every meter. I should note that such beacons work well for liquid mixtures, such as foam concrete. The foam concrete is smoothed with a rule that is simply attached to a shovel or rake holder. We constantly put heavy hoses on this cable during the pouring process, so it has to be sturdy. It won't hold a horse, but everything else is fine. We have to pour the D200 brand in 2 layers. Because the thickness is from 25 to 40 centimeters, D600 is already poured in 1 layer and pulled together by the rule on the beacons. If you have a question about where the beacons are for D200, they are not needed. We cut the rule so that it runs along the cable with the edges, and the middle part of the rule is lowered by 6 cm. There is nothing interesting about the pouring process, but what is really interesting is our technology. I talk about it in every video and will tell you about it again. We can pour 10 cubic meters of D200 per hour. This is a cosmic performance compared to the equipment you can find on YouTube. And you will find, if you look for it, how one person mixes all the components in a barrel, and then the foam concrete is pushed somewhere. We have all the components supplied through separate hoses, and on the roof they are mixed, and the finished foam concrete comes out through a 4-meter hose. We call this technology continuous. We developed it ourselves and are very proud of it. And while I was praising our achievements, the guys poured the entire roof, and you can see what it looks like right after it's poured. Of course, what kind of screed is it without cat tracks or a piece of foam that came from somewhere and ruined our work? The very next day, we could see the traces of the rule more closely. They are sanded over the entire roof area, and in the end, we get a smooth surface without irregularities. In the future, we only need to be afraid of rain, because if we don't cover the foam concrete with waterproofing, it will soak up a lot of water like a sponge and dry until next summer. But not this time, because our colleagues are already unloading the primer, gas cylinders, roofing material, and in 2 days the roof will be completely ready.